Horror Hotel nestled deep within a forgotten forest, the Horror Hotel stood, shrouded in legends and whispers. Its decaying facade loomed eerily through the trees, a relic of a bygone era. Those who ventured near spoke of chilling encounters, of ghostly apparitions and blood-curdling screams that pierced the stillness of the night. On a moonless night, Emma and her friends, Alex and Sarah, dared to test the tales that swirled around the Horror Hotel. With trembling anticipation, they crept through the forest, flashlight beams cutting through the oppressive darkness. Their laughter gradually faded as they approached the forsaken building. The hotel's doors groaned open with reluctance, and an icy draft greeted them, carrying with it a scent of decay. Dust-covered chandeliers cast eerie shadows on the tattered wallpaper, and an oppressive silence settled over them. Alex's voice quivered as he whispered, "Let's stick together. No one should wander off alone in here." Sarah nodded, clutching her flashlight as if it were her only lifeline. The trio explored the ground floor, their footsteps echoing through the deserted hallway. Old portraits, their eyes seeming to follow their every move, lined the walls, their subjects long lost to history. As they ascended a creaking staircase, Emma noticed a strange stain on the carpet, a stain that resembled a trail of blood leading up the stairs. She pointed it out to her friends, their hearts quickening. They decided to follow the eerie path, curiosity overpowering their fear. The trail of crimson led them to a door, slightly ajar, with flickering candlelight seeping from within. With hesitant breaths, they pushed the door open to reveal a room frozen in time. It was a chilling tableau of a forgotten banquet, with rotting food on tarnished silverware and ghostly figures clad in decaying finery seated at the table. The spectral diners turned their hollow gazes upon the intruders, their faces eternally frozen in expressions of torment. Panicking, the trio tried to escape, but the door slammed shut behind them. Their screams filled the air as the ghostly figures reached out with skeletal hands, grabbing at their flesh. Cold, clammy fingers brushed against their skin, and Emma felt her strength wane as if the very life force was being drained from her. With a surge of desperation, Alex struck his flashlight against the nearest specter, causing it to dissipate into a cloud of shadows. Encouraged by his actions, Sarah and Emma followed suit, banishing the apparitions one by one. The room grew brighter as the candlelight dimmed, and the spectral figures screamed in anguish before vanishing into nothingness. Finally, the door burst open, and the trio tumbled out, gasping for air. They had escaped the room of horrors, but their ordeal was far from over. The hotel itself seemed to come alive, its walls groaning and shifting as if in agony. They fled the building, their hearts pounding with terror. As they emerged from the forest, they looked back at the Horror Hotel, its windows glowing malevolently in the moonlight. The legends, they realized, were no mere tales. The hotel was a nightmarish entity, a place where the past and the present collided in a macabre dance of horror. Emma, Alex, and Sarah vowed never to return, haunted by the spectral banquet and the malevolent force that resided within the walls of the Horror Hotel, a place where the line between the living and the dead blurred, and where nightmares became all too real.